Good day, Mathematic learners, and welcome to Teacher Sol's Classroom. Our topic for today is mean and variance. Let us recall this problem. A fair coin is tossed thrice. Let x be equal to the number of heads h observed. Construct the discrete probability distribution of x. On our first column is the outcome, or the sample space. For the second column is the number of heads. This is the frequency of your sample outcome or sample space. We have 8 sample space. As we construct our table, we have the x values here 0, 1, 2, and 3. And for your p of x, we have 1 over 8 for the 0, we have 3 over 8 for 1, and 3 over 8 for 2, and the last 1 over 8 for 3. Let us now discuss the mean. Mean is the average or weighted average of all possible values of the random variable x. It is denoted as E of x or x bar or what we call the mu symbol. It is also known as the expected value in other references. We have what we call the formula for the mean. Mu or E of x or expected value is equal to the summation of x multiplied to your p of x, where x is the possible outcomes of the random variable, then p of x is your probability for every value of x. Let us now apply the given mean. Grade 11 students were asked to estimate the length in inches of a table. The error in the estimated values were recorded and tabulated as follows. For the error, we have values 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Corresponds to their probability, p of x, we have 0.25, 0.1, 0.3, 0.15, and 0.20. As you can see, the first step is we need to multiply your x to the p of x. Then, this is the arrangement. Your mu is equal to 2 multiplied to 0.25, then 3 multiplied to 0.1, and 4 multiplied to 0.3, then we have 5 multiplied to 0.15. Then the last one, 6 multiplied to 0.20. Let us now compute using our own computation device. Mu is equal to 2 multiplied to 0.25 plus 3 multiplied to 0.1 plus 4 multiplied to 0.3 plus 5 multiplied to 0.15 plus 6 multiplied to 0.20. It will give you the result as 0.5 plus 0.3 plus 1.2 plus 0.75 plus 1.20. After that, you will add all the given results. Then you will have now the mean, which is equal to 3.95. Let's do it in a step-by-step procedure on how to find the mean. First, you need to construct the probability distribution for the random variable x. This time, we will use the previous example, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2, and 3, and the corresponding probability p of x, 1 over 8, 3 over 8, 3 over 8, and 1 over 8. Next step, multiply the value of the random variable x by the corresponding probability. It will give you 0 multiplied to 1 over 8, 1 multiplied to 3 over 8, 2 multiplied to 3 over 8, and 3 multiplied to 1 over 8. For step number 3, add the results obtained in step 2. Results obtained is the mean of the probability distribution. So let us now add the result. 0 plus 3 over 8 plus 6 over 8 plus 3 over 8. It will give you mu is equal to 12 over 8, or in the lowest term, that is 3 over 2, or it is 1.5. Let us now discuss the variance. Remember, you cannot compute variance without the mean. Meaning to say, you need to compute first the given mean before you proceed the variance. And what is the variance? Variance is the measure of how spreads the data are. It measures the variation of the values of a random variable from the mean. The symbol for variance is sigma square. We have two given formulas. The first is sigma square is equal to the summation of the quantity x minus mu squared multiplied to p of x. And the other alternative formula, sigma square, is equal to the given summation x squared multiplied to p of x minus mu squared, where mu is the expected mean and your p of x its probability. Let us now apply the first formula. Sigma square is equal to the summation of the quantity x minus mu squared multiplied to p of x. We have here the given example where x is 0, 1, 2, 3, and your p of x is 1 over 8, 3 over 8, 3 over 8, and 1 over 8. So this is the steps. We have what we call the x here for the first column. Then second column is your p of x. Let us now write the given mu, and we compute that already. So we have 1.5. Then after that, let's get the difference between x and your mu. So 0 minus 1.5, 1 minus 1.5, 2 minus 1.5, 3 minus 1.5. Then after that, get the result and square it. We have now negative 1.5 squared, and that is 2.25. Next, 1 minus 1.5, it will give you negative 0.5. Then, you must square it. The result is 0.25. Next, 2 minus 1.5, that is equal to 0.5 squared. Then, it will give you 0.25 as the result. Next, 3 minus 1.5 is equal to 1.5. Then, you need to square it. It will give you 2.25. Next, we will proceed now to our given p of x. So every result in your x minus mu squared, you need to multiply that to your p of x. Let us now try. 2.25 multiply to your p of x, which is 1 over 8. It will give you 0.28125. Next, 0.25 multiply to 3 over 8. It will give you the result as 0.09375. Move on to the next, which is 0.25. Multiply to the p of x, which is 3 over 8. It will give you 0.09375. Then the last, 2.25 multiply to 1 over 8. It will give you 0.28125. The next thing to do is you need to add all the given results. So that is sigma squared is equal to the summation of the quantity x minus mu squared multiplied to p of x. It will give you the variance 0.75. Okay, let us remember the given steps in finding the variance. First, find the mean of the probability distribution. You need to compute first the given mean. Next, step 2, subtract the mean from each value of the random variable x. Next, square the result obtained in step 2. Next step, multiply the results obtained in step 3 by the corresponding probability. Then, get the sum of the results obtained in step 4. Results obtained is the value of the variance of probability distribution. Now, let us try the alternative formula, which is sigma squared is equal to the summation of x squared multiplied to p of x minus mu squared. With a given example, we have the same example, your x here, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Then your p of x is 1 over 8, 3 over 8, 3 over 8, and 1 over 8. We will see if we get the same result. First, we have x values for the first column, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And for the second column, we have p of x, 1 over 8, 3 over 8, 3 over 8, and 1 over 8. Then we need, again, write the given mu, which is 1.5 for the mean. Then for the third column, we need to square your x. So 0 multiplied to 0, that is 0. 1 multiplied to 1, that is 1. Then we have 2 multiplied to 2, that is 4. Then you need to get the square of 3, and that is 9. After that, the result given, multiply it to your p of x. So 0 multiplied to 1 over 8, it will give you 0. Next, 1 multiplied to 3 over 8, it will give you 3 over 8. Next, 4 multiplied to 3 over 8, and that is equal to 12 over 8. Next, the last, 9 multiplied to 1 over 8, it will give you 9 over 8. Then after that, you are now ready to get the summation of your x squared times p of x. And that is 0 plus 3 over 8 plus 12 over 8 plus 9 over 8. The result is 24 over 8, or that is equal to 3. Then let us proceed now to the given alternative formula. Sigma squared is equal to the summation of x squared minus p of x minus mu squared. This time, let us replace the given values for each. Summation of x squared multiplied to p of x is equal to 3. Then your mu here is 1.5. Then you need to square. It will give you as 3 minus 2.25. So what will be the variance here? So get the difference. It will give you sigma square is equal to 0.75. We have the same answer, 0.75. So whether you will use the first or the second formula, the given result variance is the same. So here is the steps in finding the variance using the alternative formula. First, square each value of the random variable x. Second step, multiply the results obtained in step 1 by the corresponding probability. Step 3, get the sum of the results obtained in step 2. Step 4, get the difference of the result from step 3 to the mean square. Then the last, Results obtained is the value of the variance of probability distribution. Now it's your turn. You need to answer it by group. This is the problem for group 1. Then, this is for group 2. Next, this is the problem for group 3. Then, this is the problem for group 4. Good luck and thank you for listening.